Hi there. We are going to sing a canon setting of Micah chapter 5, verse 2, which is called O Bethlehem Ephrathah. And this is the second canon that we'll be doing for the Advent season here. So, a couple things about this. You might be thinking, what is Ephrathah or Ephrathah? Ephrathah was the old name of Bethlehem before it became Bethlehem, and it means fruitful. So that's what we're singing when we say that word. I'm here with my friend Chris. We're going to sing this for you, and we're going to do it once in unison so you can hear what it sounds like, and then twice in a two-part canon. After that, I'll teach it to you phrase by phrase, and then we'll piece it back together and see how you do. See if you can sing it with us. So here's how it sounds from the beginning, once through. Ready? Yep. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah, you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, from you shall come forth for me, who are too little to one be who is to be among the clans of Judah, whose coming forth is from of old, one who is to be ruler in Israel, Bethlehem Ephrathah, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, from you shall come forth for me, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah, whose coming forth is from of old, one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days. So that's roughly what it sounds like, and we're going to teach it to you phrase by phrase now. There are 3 phrases, which means that actually this is a 3-part canon. So if you had 3 really talented groups of singers within your family and wanted to split it up that way, you can go ahead and try. We'll be doing just 2 parts. Each phrase is a little lengthy, so I'm actually going to split them into halves, and then we'll put them back together. So I'll sing, you repeat after me, and Chris will be singing with you so you can stick with him. Okay, first phrase starts like this. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah. Ready? But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah. Good. Not so hard. Let's try the second half. Who are too little to be among the clans of Judah. Kind of lengthy. Try that one. Who are too little to be among the clans of Judah. Great. Let's piece together the 2 of those and do the whole first phrase. Ready? Sounds like this. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah. Try it. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah. Great. Okay, 2 little notes on that first phrase. First, after we say Ephrathah, we're counting 3 quarter note rests. So if you're singing, but you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, 1, 2, 3, who are too little to. So it's easy sometimes to focus on the hard parts to sing and get off on the counting. Secondly, when we sing Judah, that's actually pushing us into the second phrase there. So I'm going to sing Judah again as the beginning of the second phrase. So the second phrase starts, first half like this. Judah, from you shall come forth for me. Try it. Ready?
Judah, from you shall come forth for me.
Good. After that, the second half, a bunch of the same note. One who is to be ruler in Israel. Ready?
One who is to be ruler in Israel.
Great. Okay, let's backtrack. And I'm even going to give us 2 pickup notes into Judah, the beginning of the second phrase. So we're going to sing, Clan of Judah. Let's try that going in through the whole second phrase. Ready? Clan of Judah, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel. Ready?
Clan of Judah, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel.
Great. Okay, and then the last phrase, again, we're going to sing Israel as the beginning of the third phrase as well. These do cross over the phrase, it's a little bit liquid to connect between one and the next. So we'll sing, Israel, whose coming forth is from of old.
Israel, whose coming forth is from of old.
Good, and that's almost the whole third phrase. There's just one little chunk at the end that sounds like this. From of ancient days. Ready? From of ancient days. Good. Okay, and so now if we put those together, we'll start on Israel, get us through the end of the third phrase, like this. Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days.
Israel, whose coming forth is from of old,
from of ancient days. Good. And again, sometimes with these, it's important to isolate the phrases so that you can hear exactly what's going on in each phrase. But this isn't exactly Frere Jacques. We don't have 3 distinct, completely separate phrases. So even though it is important to isolate them, if you're feeling like, I can't feel this at all, sometimes it's actually a lot easier to sing when you piece it all together and you can feel the flow of the phrases. So if you need to go back and isolate some of those phrases, practice them a few times, great, go ahead and do so. We are going to sing twice through now in unison. So what might also be helpful is just sing it in unison and use it as a diagnostic. If you keep getting off on the second phrase, then you know that one needs a little work. And we'll go twice through that way. So here we go. Ready? But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days. But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days. There we go. Okay, so again, if you're getting off at certain spots, that's totally fine. For the purposes of making a video, we're plowing right through these. I would probably recommend just sing it like that with your family for a few days. However, once you're comfortable, if you feel like you can, piece it back together, we're going to now sing it as a 2-part canon, as I mentioned. So if you're just hanging on for dear life, Chris is going to be starting. I would say sing with him and just try not to get distracted by me when I come in. That's always the first step with learning these canons, is the independence to sing your part even when somebody else is doing something else. If you have been able to do that successfully, then maybe you can split your family or friend group or whoever you're singing with into 2 groups. Some of you can sing with Chris, some can sing with me. And if you're, musical heroes at home and you can do more than that easily, then the next Herculean effort that you could try would be to piece together a 3rd part when I'm on the 2nd phrase. So we'll go through this way just twice, I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, who are too little to be among the clans of
But you, O
Judah,
Bethlehem Ephrathah,
from you shall come forth for
who are
me
too little to
one
be
who is to be
among
ruler
the
in
clans
Israel,
of Judah.
whose
From you
coming
shall
forth
come
is
forth for
from
me
of old,
one who is to
from
be
of
ruler in
ancient days.
Israel.
But you, O Bethlehem
Whose
Ephrathah,
coming forth is
who
from
are too
of
little
old,
to be
from of
among
ancient
the
days.
clans of
But you, O
Judah,
Bethlehem Ephrathah,
from you shall come forth for
who are
me
too little to
one who
be
is to be
among
ruler
the
in
clans
Israel,
of Judah,
whose
whom you
coming
shall
forth
come
is
forth for
from
me,
of old,
one who is to
from
be
of
ruler in
ancient days.
Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from of ancient days. And that's the whole thing. So I hope you had some success, moderate success at any rate, and I hope you had fun singing this. I hope you'll join us for another, and hopefully this enriched your Advent celebration. If nothing else, it had you singing God's word together as a family. So thankful that you joined us.